Beneath your feet lies a hidden world, a living universe, silent, invisible, and more powerful than any fertilizer ever sold. This underground ecosystem determines whether your garden merely survives or truly thrives, yet there is one simple mulch trick, cheap, natural, and shockingly effective, that can double soil life in a matter of weeks. So why do most garden experts never mention it? Today, we uncover the answer. Healthy soil is not dirt, it is alive. So, here's something fascinating. A single teaspoon of healthy garden soil actually contains billions of microorganisms. We're talking about bacteria, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, arthropods, and yep, even earthworms. Each one of these plays a critical role. These tiny organisms unlock nutrients that plants just can't access on their own. They improve water retention, protect roots from disease, and naturally build up the soil structure. Without these organisms, plants basically starve even if the ground is packed with nutrients. But, modern gardening advice often skips right over this important truth and jumps straight to recommending products. You've probably heard the standard advice: add mulch, use wood chips, cover the soil. But here's what's rarely explained. Most mulch types feed plants slowly, but starve soil life at first. Fresh wood chips, straw, or bark are high in carbon but low in nitrogen. As they break down, microbes steal nitrogen from the soil, temporarily weakening plant growth. Gardeners see slower results and assume mulch doesn't work. But the problem isn't mulch itself, it's how it's applied. The secret is layered green and brown mulching. Instead of applying dry mulch alone, you sandwich fresh green plant material underneath it. This single change transforms mulch from passive cover into a biological engine. Here's the trick. Step 1. Lay down fresh green material. Use fresh grass clippings, green weeds, just make sure they don't have seeds, chopped comfrey, young legume leaves, or, vegetable trimmings. Apply a thin layer, about 2 to 3 centimeters thick. This layer is rich in nitrogen and moisture. Step 2. Cover with brown mulch. Now add dry leaves, straw, wood chips, and dried grass. This brown layer protects moisture, blocks light, and balances carbon. Together they create perfect conditions for microbial explosion. Within 48 hours, bacteria wake up. They consume the green layer, rapidly multiplying by the millions. Within days, fungi colonize the mulch soil interface, weaving long hyphae that transport nutrients, improve soil aggregation, and feed plant roots directly. Within about 2 weeks, earthworms arrive, drawn in by the microbial heat and moisture. This honestly is not slow gardening. This is controlled decomposition, nature's fastest soil building system. Plants do not actually absorb fertilizer. Instead, they absorb microbial byproducts. As bacteria and fungi feed, they release nitrogen in plant-ready forms, phosphorus that's locked in minerals, and trace elements that were previously unavailable. Roots sense all this activity and start growing toward it. Leaves turn a darker green, growth really accelerates, flowering improves, and, no synthetic input is required. So, why is this trick almost never mentioned? Well, honestly, it's because it's just too simple. It can't be sold in a bag, and it doesn't require any so-called expert products. Plus, it works across all climates and soil types. A lot of gardening guides focus on what's measurable, like NPK numbers, pH charts, and fertilizers. But honestly, soil life is a lot harder to market, and it's definitely harder to control. Yet it's the true foundation of every successful garden. Alright, so, avoid these errors. Too thick green layers, this causes odor. Using seedy weeds, that leads to regrowth. Leaving green matter exposed, yeah, that attracts pests. And mixing everything into the soil, that actually destroys fungal networks. Mulch is not meant to be dug in, it is meant to rest. Within 7 days, the soil smells sweet and earthy and the surface becomes moist and cool. Within 14 days, worm activity increases and plants show visible growth spurts, and within 30 days, soil becomes darker, looser, and crumbly, while water needs drop significantly. This is soil regeneration, without chemicals, and without cost. Nature already knows how to build soil. All it needs is the right conditions. By pairing green life with brown cover, you don't just mulch, you actually activate an ecosystem, and once soil life wakes up, everything above ground follows. The secret was never hidden, it was simply overlooked.